Hi everyone, it's me, Jessica, and I want to go over the 13th out of the 14 signs that Pastor Vlad goes through in his video that I have linked above. I suggest you check it out because he does a deliverance at the end and you can see what it's about. The 13th sign is hearing voices in your head. They will mock, intimidate, accuse, threaten, or attempt to bargain with you. I'll go over that here a little more from personal examples here in a minute. The voices tend to refer to themselves in the third person when they're talking in your mind. It'll be like he or she or him and her. So, for example, for me, I would hear stuff like, she's an effing failure. And I even have a video of me when I was collecting information that I can use for the Catholic exorcism before I got a different deliverance from a Presbyterian pastor. I was collecting evidence for the Catholic Church because they need a body of evidence. And for me, I would say, she can't even do this right. She can't even do that right. I won't tell you what it was that I was doing at the time because it included self-harm. But it would talk and laugh at the worst situations that I was going through, that it was putting me through, when I didn't have any control anymore in those moments, when I was fighting it in those moments, I should say. A lot of times for me, it used the second person, pronouns like you. Let's see, what's a good one? You're so effing stupid. Crap like that. This actually led me, just so you understand, before I knew what was going on, it led me into wondering, do I have multiple personalities? At this point in time, I realized I was missing chunks of time. Things that I would never even think to touch or use were moved into random places, and I would not recall moving those items, and it didn't make sense where they were moved to. So it was sort of like, I thought I was losing it. I thought, could this be multiple personalities? Like, if I'm losing time, then something's truly the matter. I wouldn't remember conversations that I had with people that I loved, and I would start to cry because it would get so overwhelming to not remember things, but important things that they would be telling me. And conversations back and forth, like I was totally like normal. They had no idea that I didn't remember those things. So I looked into multiple personalities, and so you understand, with multiple personalities, there will be an actual like change in everything from your writing, like how you write. It is not disguised. Like you will dress, like if you're a little girl personality, you will dress like a little girl. You will take on the full age and actions and mannerisms of that personality. Whereas with the demons, it's a little more disguised. They'll show up, but it won't, your mannerisms and what you wear, what you choose to wear won't necessarily change. What I did notice for mannerisms is that when I was struggling, this is also in my videos that I have, when I was going back and forth with my willpower and my Holy Spirit fighting what was happening, I would go from sobbing and crying and begging God for help and praying the Hail Mary, the Our Father, the prayer to Saint Michael the Archangel, going back and forth, praying and crying, to all of a sudden, flat face. It was like instant stop crying, as if nothing was going on. That's more of a physical. This is going off topic about hearing the voices, but I just want to explain a little more about when those voices would be verbalized, when those certain traits would be verbalized out loud, when I let it be out loud. Like when I was by myself in my bedroom and I'd be pacing around, those words would come out. Anywho, let's continue. Pastor Vlad gives an example that he had a conversation with, he had a woman that came in that had conversations with the demon inside her, and she would talk with this demon and listen to what it was saying, and actually did bargaining with the demon. They had like almost like a relationship, except it got so difficult for her to manage that her life was unmanageable anymore. This demon had taken over too much of her life. She could no longer function because the entity took over and consumed her. She bargained with it and tried to get it to stop doing what it was doing, but it kept going. Okay, so with that being said, these demons open doors to other demons that can come in and that are worse and worse and worse. So ones that might be self-esteem related, like you're an effing failure, might open up the door to a spirit of anger, which would be like, I effing hate you, or you're an effing this, you're an effing that, and that would be a spirit of anger, and that spirit of anger can turn into a spirit of hatred, and that's self-loathing. That was one of the spirits that I had, was a spirit of self-loathing, just despise. Oh, it was awful. With all of this being said, demons do operate in packs. Most likely you have more than one. If you have one and you're meeting all these criteria that I'm going through, or if you think that you're possibly meeting these criteria, then just know that they operate in packs, and don't be surprised during a deliverance if it takes a while to get to all of these demons, to get rid of them. I hope this was helpful. I hope you're not going through this, but if you are, know that it could be more than psychological. It could be more than multiple personalities. It could be something totally different. You may be trying to work with a therapist to get it away, but I'll tell you right now, therapy alone is not going to do it. I've tried that for 10 years straight to try to get these negative thoughts under control and try to reprogram my thought processes. I went through all the books you could think of. Therapy alone can't do it. You need deliverance, and that's okay to admit it. Allow Jesus to step in because he does a great job. Anyway, glory be to Jesus. I love you guys. Bye.